Sup, dudes? How it's been? I hope it's been good. I really freaking do. Want to buy hammer shot? 20 plat. What a naive soul. Anyway. Well, let me get my copy pasta. And so we are done with the raid chat. So what do we have in store this? Honestly, not a bad combination. Other than the assassination mission because it's hella slow.
I can appreciate that, and so does my
Or can she shut up? Dude, I hate I mean I hate a lot of things in my life, but like another thing is when I sort this, do this video cut, you know, that she just doesn't want to shut up sometimes. Okay, for some reason after update we're lagging a bit in the beginning of each mission, so I'm gonna happen to the cache of the game, I feel like. Okay, do I have enough damage? I think I do. But for some reason my energy depleted quite quick. I feel like this mission also has some kind of modification that fucks up your energy economy, energy management. I see. Maximum energy is restricted. And that's why I run out of energy in like 15 seconds. Not a bad, not a big problem. We can still manage it. If we're not gonna use our fly modes, it's still gonna be manageable. Kinda.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Oh, level 12 and level... What? Who knows? Bug frame, what can you say?
Well executed.
Okay, next mission is defense. I'm trying to figure out if I should do it alone. Yeah, it is.
So you really want this? Fine, let's do this!
Theoretically, there should be less enemies. But practically, the odds that we are gonna be killing enemies quicker than we would otherwise in a squad, it's kinda 50-50. Because this
Our
map placement
position
is
has been
kinda
compromised. Defend the cargo until
weird.
reinforcements arrive.
Okay, the target. It's on the target. Interesting. Bro, I would give everything for Nova in my team to speed those fuckers up.
Reinforcements are inbound.
Wait, what?
Hold the line.
1 second. I think my dude just died because, bro, where the fuck did he went? Where the fuck did he go? Like I thought I've been keeping him in a corner, but like no.
This. Fine. Let's
Get up,
do
watch
this.
this motherfucker. Okay. You should also probably mark him because like this blue mark is not really clicking, especially when we are close. The mark is disappearing. Bruh. Meanwhile, his health is not that big. How could I win? Or lose it? What the fuck, bro? Like, I can't. Okay, well, you know what? Fuck this shit. It's better to do in a squad then. I don't know, but like for some reason his health, like, is not scaling well, you know. Unless you have something to nuke the whole map. It probably would be better to do in a squad then. Because like he takes one bullet and he's down. You're wasting time then. Trying to wake him up. That's shit. So definitely not Messa's job to take over this mission.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
This map layout sucks. Astana's a little bit better. Oh shit. I've got hi Mike. I forgot to open my goddamn, how it's called, chat. That's fucked. How can I cannot. I cannot like close warframe. The window is like unclosable. Shit. Unless sorry, I forgot to turn on sound. Not a big deal. Believe me, not a big deal. I forgot to turn on my chat, and that's a bigger deal. Okay, I think I know how to do this without the access to our main screen. Ah, there it is. One, two, three, and this chat should be ready. I was waiting for your stream. Wow, thanks. I'm glad to see that. I mean, it sounds really nice. So that I could not stream before this very hour. But so far as I became available, here I am. Hello, what's in the time in your region? Right now it's 10 p.m. For you it's something about 2 a.m. as far as I remember. Or maybe 3. And this is AM. This is fucked. Yes, it's 2 a.m. I wonder which country are you from? It's something close to Asia, I think. Might be. India? Ah. I see. I mean, it's only natural. You kinda can realize where the person is living when you see the time difference. Dude, I've just seen how thick a new warframe is, and now suddenly I don't understand why it takes so much resources to build, like thousands of new currency. Now I don't understand why. But to be honest, I don't really like the design of this new warframe though. Yeah, I said it, yeah. I do remember that, but I could not really understand that because, like, I haven't really, haven't really seen this new warframe. I thought you were just like joking because you liked the warframe. Also, they made some changes in the mods. This, I think, this is not enough for that mod to be enjoyable. This mod is a demo version of some operation, as far as I remember. And this operation should be like in the next month maybe? I'm not sure. But like, yeah. They decided to test it beforehand, it seems like. With this update. Also, I completed the circuit and I get hard parts currently farming Equinox. It should not be hard, I think, also with the help of dispatch. So we are kinda lucky. Yeah, I completed my Harrow too. Now it is about waiting for 3 days straight to never touch him again. Finally, this challenge is completed for me. Because it was personal between me and Harrow. Equinox has like 8 parts, no? Yeah. I think 6. Because main blueprint, like you can, I think, buy it and it's 1 part. But 6 parts you need to farm. I got like oh. And you lived? You lived through? Through such a high level? Tell me. Did you live? Or did you try to survive it as best as you could? Because Loki, before you even answer this, I think you lived well enough. Because this mod, although the enemy's level is increasing, your damage is increasing too, with the help of modifiers. Yeah, but I got carried. I was not dying recklessly though. At least you were good enough to live through. This is worth it too. It's gonna be your time eventually when you're gonna be doing damage. What the hell? This guy is shooting at me? Am I getting it right? Ah. Today I played the warframe a little bit, and I've got my Kuvalich with a new weapon. I've got it done in like 1 hour, bro. I think they have done something with murmur gain for a Kuvalich, because like I could realistically never do this that fast. Like there was probably some kind of bug that would allow you to get a little bit more murmur, I don't know. But it was, to me it was so mega fast. The only thing is I decided to convert the Lich, and now I kinda struggling to sell it. I tried to do level bound in Damas with high level enemies and got folded 3 times.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Yeah, they're tough if you don't have a good weapon or a good warframe. Damn nice, I got 3 warframes, 2 weapons, and a hero parts today. Yeah, I just hope I will be able to sell it eventually. I would freaking love to sell this Kuvalich for like 1k plat, at least. Also, this is funny because like this Kuvalich that I did today, I decided to do him as fast as possible, so I brought my Titania. Like I didn't care about ephemera. And what did you think? Of course, ephemera would spawn on exactly this occurrence. This was funny. Not the only time when I didn't care about the ephemera that would spawn on the Lich. It would spawn because if you don't know, the ephemera depends on the warframe you're using. Like each warframe is dedicated to one element. I also tried Yarele, and she was very fun. Oh, I see. Yarele, I haven't played the Yarele, sadly, because I do level up them so fast that game just doesn't give me a chance to look at the kit of the warframe. Let's see if I have at least one. Fuck, I don't have a single one to level up right now. Otherwise I would show you how to level up a warframe in 3 minutes. But it sucks for you that this method requires you to be in a situs. I mean, not the situs, but like on the plains of Eidolon. And this is a heavy location for you right now, as far as I know. And plus you need a bow. Okay. Next sort is assassination.
You really want this?
Freak, I hate
Let's do this.
this fight is and this is so unbelievable. Unbelievably slow. Also, do you know where can I farm credits if I haven't unlocked index yet? I need like 200k right now. Index is like an entry-level credit farm. So if you have not it unlocked, I would advise you to. Is this even hard to get to the index? Let me see. Uranus? I think you have unlocked Mayanus. So like you can go to the Neptune quite fast. I mean Uranus and index in Neptune, yeah, but I mean it doesn't look like it's hard to get to the index, so like I cannot instantly remember a better way for a new player to get credits though. I'm kind of trying to get... Oh, I just remembered. Ah, the fuck. This method is not gonna work for you too. How much do I get in index in like 30 minutes, bro? It's really hard to say. You can... in 30 minutes? Like, I don't even remember if nowadays you can benefit from a double credit boost on the index. Because back in the days you could. But in 30 minutes, it actually depends. It actually depends on how fast your team is. Because you can be slow as fuck, man. It depends on the team, but like... And let's say in 10 minutes, I think you can get like a couple millions. Something like that, I think. But I also... I thought about the fortune. What if I don't have credit booster and decent team like bro? I mean, you can also get a lower option, but like you need to also invest some money first. Don't freaking forget. So every match you're gonna win, you're gonna get like 200,000 credits. Back in the days, you could like double those credits with a booster. So each round would net you like 500,000. No open worlds, please. Yeah. I wanted to mention that you could also get like a good amount of money from the how it's called, orb of profit, but it requires you to be a maximum standing with the fortune syndicate. I'm afraid there's no other option for you than to farm index. So like you gotta rush there. I personally at the moment like to use the hex method. Let me swap to my chroma. I'll demonstrate you how I like to farm credits right now. It's not the best method, but it's kinda easy. This capture mission. Wait, do I have it? I wanna do on a normal mode because the credits you will get will be always the same, but it's gonna be easier on a normal. There's well, when you are gonna get into the hex, you will unlock this mission, and this mission will have a save in it. That will give you tons of credits. Also, you got any Calaban spare parts which I could use. I will look after the mission. So, like, which time is it? It has like 12 missions so far. You gotta get it, man. You will get so much by unlocking the hex. So I would recommend you. Okay. So we need to escort this guy over there. I will place a crew member, but that doesn't really matter. And we need to find a safe. Safe is marked on the map. This icon that I am trying to follow. This is the safe. And the safe is gonna be opened when you will see a key. You will need to pick up a key and bring it to the safe. How do I get a key? Well, we'll use a scanner. Also, is there any good brain dead frames do you recommend? That's very good in general. Misa, Titania would be my choice number one. Sevagot, by the way, too. Okay, this is the key. We need to bring it to the safe. Let's use the Chroma's ability for that will double our credits gain. Unlock safe. So we got some credits. Nice. Now, what's left? What's left? The only thing that's left is to complete this mission. I don't remember how much credits I will get right now. I will probably get like a 200k credits from this mission because I don't have boosters. And if you will have a double credit weekend, you will have booster. You will have a blessing, credit blessing. You can get like a million per run or something like that from this mission. Yeah, where's the cat? Ah, it's too late. We need to kill a target now. And there's a lot of brain dead warframes now. But there's usually a warframe for each mission type now. Limbo is almost perfect for a mobile defense though, so is Frost maybe. Okay, we have captured the target. Now we gotta escape the mission. Also, Chroma is a good warframe if you wanna farm credits because his fourth ability doubles your credit pickup if you are close enough. So let's see, this mission usually I do it in 3 minutes. Yeah, and I've got 200 credits, 200k, which are only been affected by my ability of the Chroma. So normally you would get 100k credits, and if you will get every single freaking modifier, which warframe did you mention for credit farming? This is a Chroma. Yeah. Let me type for you. There's a regular version of him too, but like I'm using Prime version. This is his Chroma Prime. His fourth ability. Drain, damage, health, credit multiplier. Wait. It multiplies my credits only by 1 and 25? I thought he's doubling your resource. I mean credit gain, but like... I mean, still. Multiplication is better to exist than not to exist. So yeah. You can double your... I mean, not double, but like, yeah, multiply your credits gain. So... let's say, just let's say, I've did everything. I've got 100k, yeah? This can be modified by your booster. Then it can be modified by the credit weekend. Then it can be modified by your beast mod that have a 18% chance to double your credit gain. Then you can also get a blessing that will also multiply it something about that amount. So like imagine you can get if like everything is gonna be on your side, you're gonna win a lottery ticket. You can per 3 minutes you can get like something about 2 millions in the best case scenario from this mission. And it's quite brain dead, how you could see. 1 minute social credits per minute. Almost. Yeah, this is like the keys for the safe. They are always located in the same place, but I usually use this ability that comes from the parallax to scan nearby area. So the key is actually gonna be marked when you don't know where it's located. So that's why the parallax is also omega good in that mission too. Until you are gonna memorize where are those keys. Okay, let's continue doing this sorting. The worst mission on this planet, goddammit. I dislike boss battles when you cannot really damage them until they are gonna be opened to the damage, you know. But you can use parallax once every 5 minutes, right? I think not every 5 minutes. It's a bit less, but yeah, there's gotta be some cooldown. But the thing is, marked key is not gonna disappear, you know. You just gotta find the safe. Fuck, I don't have damage. Fuck, I don't have damage. Ah. Yeah, I'm kinda useless. I have a wrong build. It's a status build here. The status build doesn't do damage to the objects that cannot take damage. So what I was talking about? Yeah, the key to the strat is that you gotta find a safe. And in approximately 100 meters of the safe, there's gonna be a key in this area. So you gotta find the safe, activate your scan nearby it, and you are gonna be finding the key every freaking time. There's only one safe on that mission, so like you have no problems. And when you are gonna start the next mission, you will repeat the same process. Your items are gonna be off cooldown. Every time you are starting new missions, you can use a scan once over again. So the timer is only in the mission. Once you are jumping to the next mission, you can use another scan, if you are talking about this. Also about Conclave.
We were led astray. We forgot the conclave. So when that
I wanna show you one thing. I think you got me a little bit on the wrong side last time. When I have talked about the cipher, the Riven cipher, I meant that you don't need to level up your conclave. The Riven ciphers that you can buy to unlock the Riven, not doing the challenge, you can buy it for Steel Essence that is gained for completing Star Chart missions on a Steel Path. So like you don't need to go into PvP whatsoever. There should a gate over there, but like I bought them, so they're not showing. This option will unlock to you the Steel Path honors. It will be unlocked for you when you will unlock the Steel Path itself. Maybe I can find it from my inventory. Yeah. Let me see. Veiled Riven Cipher. Use the cipher to instantly complete one Veiled Riven challenge at the cost of consuming it. So this is how this looks in real life. Yes, yeah, I checked it out later. God bless. Because when I was rewatching my stream, I thought that we both got each other a little bit wrong. I didn't know that you thought that you need to level up the conclave in order to get the cipher. And of course you did not. Okay. I need a good freaking weapon. What could it be? Maybe Burston? Also. This should be over there. This time I should have damage to complete those points.
You really want this? Fine, let's
Maybe I could also use my my titanium form, the ultimate one. Oh shit! I forgot to look at the parts of the Caliban. Shit, my internet got disconnected. Damn. I think I haven't said anything important, so like we are chilling.
Tenno, you really want this? Fine, let's do this! Wake up, you gut sacks! The Tenno cheaters have decided to disrespect the rules of Rathum and come after me
Okay.
directly.
I hope I will remember
Show them
to
what we do to cheaters!
look at my inventory this time after I complete this mission, but it's gonna take I think it's gonna take about 15 minutes. I don't know. This boss fight is very long. Maybe I should have done it alone. Honestly, I think I should have. It might be a little bit easier. Because you don't need to wait for your allies.
Understand what an honor this will be to have your tiny neck snapped by the
Yeah, and it's like 4 times harder.
That's why you're so
Basically.
eager. I can appreciate that, and so does my audience.
Let's see, can I? Yes, I can. Interesting. Okay, what was the problem? It feels like we all need to do this at the same pace, which is fucked. Okay, where are my allies? Bro, I'm about to crash out. I'm about to crash out. Is this gonna take them half of an eternity to like cross the distance? Bro, for fuck's sake. Yeah. I happens sometimes happens to me. What the fuck? Someone got in my party. Okay, so have you said Caliban? You got NMS parts? I tried trading for the relics, but no one wanna trade the relics or parts. What do you mean no one wants to trade them? I think if you will go to the warframe market, there's like plenty of people selling it. Although it might be a little bit expensive in terms of relics, someone tells me. I think I don't have any Mesa part. Yeah. She's too old. But I have a few Caliban parts. The optics and chassis. So like, not a big deal. If you will need it.
Understand what an honor this will be to have your tiny.
Honestly, that was a mistake doing this mission with a team. They selling it for plat and And you're broken plat. I think you are not broken plat, man. I think you have plenty of stuff you could sell something else, man.
Fine, let's do this.
I had sculptures, for example. They are sellable too.
Wake up, you gutsacks! The
Like
Turtle
basically
Cheaters
any
have
gold
decided
part
to disrespect
from
the
Void Fisher
rules
would
of
net you
Earth
like something
Come
about
after me directly.
20 plat. That's already something.
Show them what we wanna
A lot of mods, gold mods, they are selling like at least for 5 plat.
I can tell you
Some
stand
mods
when an
for
honest
nightmare
enemy
missions they're selling for like
snapped by the
100 plat.
That's why you're so eager. I can appreciate that.
So like
and
I'm telling you,
so does
getting a
my
plat there is not a problem. Huh? If only she would jump a little bit less. GG. GG. Now we gotta wait for like 1 minute approximately. Until it's gonna be a phase when we can do damage.
Where do you think you are? Your dojo? This is Rathum.
Oh, I need to press 4 of them.
Come on, Tenno! You're like a corpus drone with a dead battery! You ain't getting no airtime!
GG, another orbital strike when we cannot do anything.
Where do you think you are? Your dojo? This is Rathum.
And now we can damage.
Let's pick up where we left off!
This boss fight is really freaking boring. But we gotta do it. I had 250 last week and currently on 100 and everyone farming Nova Trinity on record chat. Yeah, because she's a vaulted warframe that you cannot usually farm, so
Tenno, I was expecting...
so people are getting relics for her from the this event that opened the vaulted relic. So this is only natural. If you have IS, you can also trade
You can't kill me! I'm Kayla the Thame!
trade in the market, in the shop, I mean. I'll show you after how it looks like, but you probably know.
Tenno,
I wish I could do this one in time. By the way, soon enough my energy is gonna be depleted. Oh, Mesa is vaulted, yep. A lot of warframes vaulted, no.
more playing.
She's vaulted for sure. She's almost every old warframe is now unobtainable unless you trade it.
No! No!
I have like one well, that's not enough. You'll need a lot. Okay, can we open a door? Nice.
Nicely done, Tenno. Defeating Kella in front of our audience will show all Grenier that there is another way.
Hey, there we go. The exit. Let's see. Another sculpture.
Target down. Assassination contract.
Oh my god, resource drop chance booster. Bro, fuck resource drop chance boosters. It's either affinity or resource drop chance booster, no? Always unlucky because I don't need them, really. I think the most valuable booster is resource pickup. Double pickup. It's probably the best booster. And then the credits one is also nice to have when you want to farm credits. So Let's go to the shop. I got 2 today, but I need 2 for Syndicate upgrade. I got 2. What have you got? I kinda missed it. Speaking of the event, if you will go to the market and there's a tab called Prime Resurgence,
If you're here for
you can go there
relics,
to see
you might have
which
to collect a few before you get
vaulted
one.
warframes are now obtainable for a limited time. There are also relics that you can buy for IAM. But I don't see the Trinity relic. What the hell? You need Aya to level up Syndicate? Since when? This is a scam? This is a scam. Oh my god. Yo, this looks decent. I mean, maybe I'm just unused to see a regular skin. Dude, back in the days, I think... how it's called? This currency also was obtainable for free, but now you can only pay for it. Let's see, what can we get for regular IAM? Some useless skins, whatever. Yo, does it even look good? Eh? Yeah, it's whatever. I need to eye and $250,000 for rank 4 still, bro. Like, what a scam. I want. I like that. I've leveled up my syndicates before they haven't reduced IS, huh? Now I don't need to waste a single eye. So, bro, what happened to the relics? There are only 4 relics? Why? I mean, there's no prime chassis blueprint for... Yeah, this one. But where's Trinity? Trinity blueprints? Trinity Nair Optics? Trinity System? Oh my god. Do you want to say all those items are in 4 relics? All the weapons of those warframes themselves, they are all there? Oh my fucking god, man. But sadly, I almost don't need a single thing from this pack because low-key, Trinity was my first Prime Warframe, by the way.
Save your shot until
I've got
you're
it for
sure of your
free.
target.
From Prime Gaming. Amazon Prime was back in the days. Active. Was participating. Was the Warframe. Also, can I get the Caliban parts and that 1 gem? Yep. Are you in game right now? If you are in game, we can trade. Just right now, maybe. I don't know, for free. Yeah, for someone in your clan gave it to you. I do remember. I don't remember. Like you won this giveaway, or just like someone just was kind enough to give it to you. Stop shoppers now, Maru.
Hey, welcome to my bazaar. Do I have any
I'm ready.
leads on him?
I don't really need sculptures, but like, let's go. Yes, I'm in PC. Okay, tell me when you're gonna launch Warframe. I'll quickly complete this mission and invite you. Sometimes I'm kinda too fast to understand what was going on. Dude, since
There's no doubt
I've
in
gotten
my
this
mind
beautiful
that
warframe,
treasure lies
I just
somewhere in
forgot
this derelict.
what the challenge looks like
I wouldn't set foot in
when
this
it
place for all the item
is
and
about
assistance.
the item sculpture.
You, on the other hand,
I was
well,
asking if
this
someone
should be
had
fun.
external parts and I got it.
You should
Huh,
stretch first. You know, limber up. My, oh my, I think you found
that's
it.
sweet.
That's what we came here for. Your job's done.
I guess someone indeed had some spare parts.
Biosignatures detected. We've got infested incoming.
But no is situational or warframe though. She's a really good support though. That's I'm not gonna lie. With her ability to slow enemies or speed them up, so they would come to their deaths faster. Okay, what was your name? I show what? If that's gonna work. I mean, I'm not sure if that's working when I'm in my own room. If I will go to the dojo, that should work. But let me first get to there. But yeah, Janate should work too. Also, she can manipulate them to either drop HP orb or energy orb. I mean, it's a little bit outdated because we have enough tools for energy or HP management. Okay, you can join if it's gonna work. I think you should be able to. Okay, do you have any issues? Let me refresh Steam. Haha. You haven't launched it. Okay. Happens. Okay, in the meanwhile, let's see if there's something interesting in the trade chat. Okay, energize. Archon Stretch. The guy wants to buy Archon Stretch, huh? No. Don't have a spare one. Oh? Interesting. Those guys are so lucky with a 60%. Session can only be joined by invitation from the host. Ah, fuck. It seems like you cannot join in the dojo, man. You gotta be my friend then. Ash of Steel. I think you can join my session if you are in my friend lists. But otherwise, it seems like it's not possible, sadly. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, what's going on in the chat meanwhile? Bruh. Guys, guy wanna buy hammer shot for 20 plat? Yeah, good luck. Mods, items. And what was that called? The crystal. Also, do have a Discord? I mean, I do have personal Discord, but no, not channel yet. Oh? This one should be. Okay, give me something. Surprise me. Ha! I wonder if I wonder why you decide to put exclamation mark in your message. I wonder why. But for a second I was afraid that your message about Discord didn't went through. I mean, didn't go through. Because there's a lot of scammers that wanna get me into their Discord. So that potentially could be filtered out. Noah Prime. Sweet, dude. Today you've got yourself almost a new warframe. Although I have zero idea if Caliban is good, but still enjoy. I probably still haven't had a regular Caliban, but let's see. You can always check if you have mastered weapon or the warframe. Just looking at the menu. I see. Otherwise it would place a marker that it is mastered. And right now I don't have such a marker. Ah, fuck. It's not it. Like, for example, Caliban Prime, that is... There it shows me that this boy is mastered, but regular version is not. Where do you even get this? Do I have something? For a normal Caliban? I have a chassis. I see where you get it. Yeah, I see, it's from the fortune. It's been a long time I've been in the fortune. Let's see if there's a good mission that would allow me to get a Caliban. Yo, it probably is not only the Caliban, it's also in the Cetus, I think. But you need to complete the new war quest, I think, or the quest after that. So the map would change for you. Okay, let's see. Bounties.
Thermal fractures are what you get when you pump too much coolant into the ground too fast. Displaced thermia.
Weirdest weapon.
Now we've got thermia
Give me
fractures
that.
threatening to
Caliban
roast
system.
Fortuna. Nav can
I
fix
think I
this.
don't have Caliban
It won't.
system, yeah?
Instead, Instead, he's got that mucking
I have chassis,
orb harvesting the surface
which
area
means I
with
got
profit. Get out there, locate a fracture, and I'll help you sink
complete
it.
this mission.
Oh, and Sparky, you run into that exploiter orb out there, you leg it. Once she ices up,
A regular version.
nothing
Can
not
I
gonna lie.
switch to the?
Quick geology lesson. Thermal
Let me
fractures
restart
are what you
the
get when you
stream
pump
again.
too much
Internet is
coolant
stable.
into the ground too fast. Displaced thermia has to go somewhere. Now we've got
I think-
thermia back. Get moving. We're short.
I think you can also go to the YouTube.
Narma's veiling any corpus they can get their hands
It
on.
might
These
get a
files
little
are
bit
not
better
an issue.
over there.
It's down to us. If we don't stop this, then
Because
Narma
you can
expansion
also
goes
change in the quality, I
exponential.
think.
Fortuna's done for. Let's move.
So in case your connection doesn't allow you to watch 1080p without interruptions, you can switch on the YouTube to get a 720.
Their attention. Keep it up.
And it should be a little bit more stable.
We can use those credits to help people. Now, response scrambled, and we got a target. Go get it,
Okay,
Sparky.
we made the target. Already done. By the way, if I remember correctly, for this advice, you can get banned by Twitch because they don't like when someone is telling their auditory to go to another platform. But I'm just trying to help. Okay, what's that? Don't trigger the alarm. I would be glad to. And the alarm would not be triggered. Nice. A good team, once in a while, I think. I hope I will get the Kalban part, or at least a weapon. Would be nice to get it
New shipment about to teleport in. Taken for all.
whenever I'm gonna be leveling up my weapons next time. Okay, where should I go? Who's the host? Aha, host over there. I need to watch for the points. Also, did you know that you can capture two points at the same time? While your warframe is on one point and your operator is on another. Fixed internet, woohoo! Then I will repeat, try the YouTube stream. You can change the quality over there. You were saying something about being banned? Yeah. I recommended you to change the stream for the YouTube one. And so this advice I think is bannable from the Twitch side. To see if that stream would work better for you. Because sometimes Twitch stream is indeed laggy even for me when I watch someone else. Okay. Okay, we've got a freaking mod. Beautiful. Someone said Titania is not that fast in open world. No.
Wait for the trap, then get down there. Remember, if I'm going to rip its data mass, we need that coil drive in one piece.
At least I'm glad that I don't have advertisements on stream.
Steady.
This feels good. The only upside of I mean, and the only positive thing when you are not affiliated with a Twitch. Dude,
Are you trying to blow this whole operation? Stand down.
having ads on your stream is probably the worst thing that can happen for the streamer.
It's down. Now crack the casing.
In my opinion, it's never gonna work for the streamer. It's always bad. for the one. But yet, a lot of them, a lot of streamers just taking it for granted. I guess they just don't care. Okay. Cold Drive survives with 70% health. I mean, I guess for those streamers who have a fan base that will watch them for no matter what, they will literally just will not care about the advertisements on their stream and will allow it. But honestly, if I would be having a choice having advertisements on or not, I would always choose to not have it. So it's just bullshit, especially considering that you don't have the ability to control it on the Twitch. Because I am personally, when I'm watching someone stream, I wanna close the stream when I see an ad. Every streamer I met don't like ads and set it to the minimum. Yeah, the really fucked up part is that you cannot be subbed to. You cannot be subbed to if you are not gonna become an affiliate. This fucked up part in my opinion. But at the same time, you are not gonna get ads on your stream, so that's a win, at least in some way. I'm not sure though why Twitch thought this is a good idea. To force like ads on like first second of the stream, because I have heard also a lot of streamers have had a problem that they could not grow because they have hit an affiliate, so those goddamn ads. Also, what subsume is it on titanium? Let me see. Nourish. Subsume from the... How this guy is called? Let me remember. Grendel, yeah. This fat boy that you cannot, I believe you cannot farm him in the circuit. So yeah, we gotta suffer. I mostly watch streams on mobile because some regions don't get ads on mobile. And Grendel. Let me type it. Let's see. Grendel. There it is. This fat boy.
For now.
That almost looks like a new warframe, but like a male version of it. His second ability, Nourish, will allow you to do some viral procs and get an increased amount of energy. When you pick up an orb, you will basically get almost a double amount of it. This is a perk of this exact ability of this warframe. Okay, let's get out. We've done our mission, we can safely return. But I think there are nowadays some better options for the Titania. I also thinking about the knock ability. Second ability, for what ability of Titania? Either second or third. I subsume the second because like it's annoying. Okay, are those guys? No, those guys are not gonna evacuate, so let's leave the squad. I prefer to have my crowd control ability on my Titanium. I prefer to have it. So I subsumed my second slot because it was kinda annoying to use. Is Titania also vaulted? Yep, she is. Let me leave the fortune. I tried temple and it was kind of fun. The only ability I know about the temple is he can place some pillars here that can do an area of effect damage. Also, by the way, if you will go to the Void Relic menu, you can also find warframes from there. Let's say Titania. It will show you all the relics that the Titania is included in. And of course, if you will press tab, you will see another tab, ironically, that will tell you that either if this relic is vaulted or is obtainable by the mission. So as we can see, pretty much every relic is vaulted. Oh, you press tab. Yeah. You can switch between the information. It also tells you to press tab in the right upper corner to like switch between the tabs, you know. But of course, this feature is kind of hard to notice. I have a lot of vaulted relics, no, but let's see this one. Axie C10. You can farm this relic nowadays in Neptune, Void, Bell Proxima, and the missions are therein. So you can also watch where can you farm them this way, if they are available. Is Equinox good? No, I mean, by the way, he's probably vaulted too. Equinox, she's decent, but like a little bit outdated. But I do have a build for the Equinox. Swap. Equinox kinda has fun interaction, and I will probably show you right now. His only interaction in the game. The only thing is you should use only one form. I think it's a night form of him, the only useful one. Because his abilities kinda change and depending on which form do you use. And his day form, I believe, is mostly useless, at least nowadays. So, I will show you the magic. Okay, let me spawn, let's say, some greener. It's Maximus. Fuck. So, Maximus and greener, let's say this one. Sadly, I do have only level 170, but I think they're good enough. So, let's remind me what the abilities are doing. Right now, I have subsumed ability from the Hildren that will basically reduce the armor of the opponents to like 100%. So, second ability, target becomes more vulnerable to the damage, but also does more damage to you. You kinda should use it only on bosses, basically, to like one-shot them. This ability, like a double card, you know. You will be able to do more damage to your opponent, but he's gonna do more damage to you. Okay. Third ability. reduces damage or increases ability strength of nearby allies in day form. So it's probably the night form that is useless. I mean, I do remember one form is useless and one is not. So basically your energy will be consumed for like every skill used by you or your allies, but they will have an increased strength bonus applied to it. Kinda nice, but like outdated a little bit. And it's bread and butter, man, the ultimate. Well, you press it, it will store any damage dealt to the opponent. And when it's stored high enough, you would like to release the wave of freaking powerful energy, you know? That will destroy your opponents. I mean, it's gonna store the damage dealt to the opponents, and when you press it again, it's gonna unleash the damage on them. Let's see. Freaking pet. Okay, so let me do some damage. I did almost 4 million damage, 5 million damage in that distance. You can see this over there. This ability shows you how much damage you have dealt to the enemy, and it stores this damage. Then, whenever you want, you can just release this ability, and guess what will happen? Everything on the map is gonna get nuked. Funny, yeah? And imagine you are in a team, the damage is gonna be stored almost instantly, because everyone is gonna be doing damage to the opponents. So yeah, this is funny. This is funny, yeah. But like a bit outdated, I would say. You can nuke the whole map, but like there are better warframes for that. Like for example, Sevagot, I think. Is the fourth ability nuke? Yep, it is, it is. Let me see. Fourth ability... what's the radius? Radius is 40 meters. It's enough, it's enough. My Sevagot is keep dying. Press the third ability, because your third ability is gonna slow everything down. If you have enough strength, it's gonna slow everything up to 80%, which will give you enough survivability. Or actually, this is not the build I use. I use this build. This build nets me a little bit higher stats because I have subsumed his ultimate ability, which I don't use in particular. Instead of that, I do have the mushroom that gets me infinite amount of energy. Highly recommend. So, first of all, let's check the damage. Yeah, the damage is nice, I think. Now, I don't really want to see the Eximus units there because they are gonna be immune to my third ability, I think. But regular enemies, they should be just alright. Ah, shit. The build is expensive. I would not think so, though. I would not think so. I mean, you would better to have some prime mods because they are just Best in slot. Okay, so once my third ability is working, you can see that they are basically not doing damage to you. So if you feel like you are pressured, just press your 3 and they're gonna be slowed to the ground. And the main way I at least keeping myself alive is by shield gate. Like for example, do I have a single mod there? Like let's say this 40% energy spent on abilities is converted to shields. And what does that mean? That means whenever you're out of shields, you cast your abilities and you are getting shields again. Which means you are getting the shield gate. And what do I mean about shield gate? How do you get primals? From the Baru Ketir. Tell me, Mike, what do you know about shield gate mechanic? Or do you know about it at all? I think you don't. I will explain about shield gate. When your shields are depleted, you cannot take damage for like a certain amount of time. It depends by the mods mostly and amounts of shields. Yeah. When your shields are depleted, you are just immortal for like half of a second. Or even more, depends on if you have mods that would increase this time. Yeah, where the HP bars goes gray, you are immortal, yep, after the shields are depleted. So in this period, if you will use something that will get your shields are gonna be back, and guess what? Your cooldown on shield gates becomes refreshed, so the next time your shields are gonna be depleted, you are still gonna get the shield gate. So if you are gonna keep your shields basically refreshed after they are depleted, you are be immortal. As simple as that. And brief respite on ability cast squad converts 150% of energy spent to shields. Mods like that, they do help to survive. Plus, I do have catalyzing shields, which reduce your max shield capacity, but they're giving you almost and a half full shield gate immunity duration, which means I'm gonna be immune for almost 1.5 seconds. Because if I remember correctly, natural shield gate is something about like 33 milliseconds. I mean, it's really short, so default shield gate is like kinda weak. You don't have much time to cast it, so you need to increase shield gate. What do I have to trade with Baru? Ducats. You can get ducats by selling prime parts to him. So, Umbral mod you can get for free when you are gonna do the story. And so on this mod, I honestly don't really have anything fancy, I would say. Those yellow mods, at least this one I've got from the Orokin Vault, that you do need a key to unlock. This Shadow Gaze mod, it's you can buy it from the Syndicate. I've got it for damage. Then, like, really, you can use the regular stretch instead of this one. This is just a flex. Ability range. Let's see. Like, they have absolutely exact amount of the range, so like you can use a regular stretch. Where did you got dark propagation? From the Syndicate, one of them. one of them sells the Sevagot mods. You can see in that it says that it's a Sevagot personal mod, so those kind of mods you can buy from the syndicates, like Cephalon Suda, Whale, those 6 syndicates. They're selling those personal mods. I don't remember where can you get the license shields, but like I have placed it there just for a better shield gate. And other than that, there are literally the mods are simple, literally. It's kind of a budget build, so like everyone can build it, pretty much. Algorich you probably don't have yet because it's probably you can farm it in the Fortune, one of the missions, I think. But like keep in mind that you would also would be great if we would use some Archon shards there that we don't don't have yet. So like yeah. I do also know about this build, but like someone likes to build it with a roar, which you can kind of get a better damage with, but like it's a little bit of an overkill. I think you can one-shot everything from one cast. Yeah, if you will build the roar, but if you are not lazy enough to do 2 casts, roar is not necessary. I would swap it for the Nokos ability for the shrooms. Like I kind of value my energy a little bit more than my damage. So like if you want more damage, you probably want to go for roar from the Rhino. If you wanna have unlimited energy, you can go for Bright Bonnet. Plus, don't forget that Bright Bonnet is not only gonna give you energy, it's also gonna give you ability strength. Instance from Suda or Parents sequence, and I don't have synergy with them. You can trade those mods if you have a high reputation with any of syndicates. You can just trade with other player that has another syndicate. Mod for mod, weapon for weapon. We have used the strategy across the whole world.
Do you see anything interesting?
Let's see, who has Sevagot? Oh, Sevagot. It's a Safon Suda mods, yeah. You can also search in this search bar for warframes you interested in. If you wanna find something quickly. Wait, we can subsume different abilities on different builds? Yeah, but keep in mind, you can subsume only one ability in your build. Like, you cannot subsume... let's see, where's my build? Upgrade? You can change your... You can change any ability, but you can have only one subsume in your build. But you can absolutely change the builds in the tops. You can buy more slots for them if you want, of course. I thought that you could have multiple subsumes in one slot, but sadly it is not possible. So, if you would imagine my face when I have discovered that you cannot subsume multiple abilities in one slot, it was a shocker for me back then. But we gotta find this the hard way, aren't we? Which warframe has the mushroom ability? Noko. Oh shit. I've typed it in the wrong chat. This one. Can you subsume something back if you subsume something wrong? You can, yeah, you can restore it, you can... this thing is tied to the helmet. Let me show you. Let's say Nokka. Right now this ability is subsumed. No, it's Nourish. So like there's a button to remove infusion, or you can simply choose another one and infuse. It's still gonna work by subsuming over the Nourish. So the Nourish is gonna disappear when you will subsume another. You can... It is a very flexible system, you can do like whatever you want with it. The warframe is not gonna restrict you. It's not permanent. And you can get knock in the fortune, but like after the new war, I think. So you need to advance your story to get a knock. Knock gonna have his personal quest, personal location, you can say that, through the nightcap guy.
Anytime.
This little room, you don't have it unlocked yet, but when you do, you'll talk to this guy.
You're not gonna tell corporate I'm down here, are you?
And he's a lot of things to trade for you. The Nokko's weapons, blueprints. Also he has, of course, the missions you can farm the Nokko with. I will show you how it looks like.
Right then, got a whole list of chores for you, culminating in a jailbreak. Sound good? Good.
Do I need bounties to get Nokko here? Yep. You need to get the bounty from this guy I've talked to, but you don't have this guy unlocked yet for you. So you need to complete the new war quest, I think. You'll get into this weirdly looking location under the fortune. And this by completing those freaking little quests, you get an ability to farm the Nokko's parts. Of course I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it in the Steel Path version. So it's gonna be a little bit more complicated. You kinda can get carried, yeah. But just keep in mind that it's still locked from you. And plus, some people do like to fail the bonus conditions of the mission, which sucks.
Taxmen are getting too comfortable.
Corpus Guild? Okay. Dude, this damage. 500,000 per shot. I like titanium. Man, you gotta get a titanium. Such a fun warframe. Kinda brain dead and fun. Two things we like in the warframe. So, another thing I forgot to ask, by clicking on the Night Wave menu, you can skip on the dialogue of this guy. So, that will mean that the next mission is gonna spawn faster. I have enough blood for her. Oh, really? Last time I've seen it. It was goddamn expensive.
Roots and fruits are all over that thing.
Like more than 100 blood, which is kinda expensive, you know? I mean, back in the days you probably would need 300 blood before Warframe Market got released. Back in the days, Warframes could easily be worth of like 300 blood. So we are lucky nowadays, they're so cheap. Just like 75, oh yeah. Then, I mean, that's not the cheapest, but like it's cheap enough, I think. Yeah.
Well done.
Back in the days, I do remember you could buy a Loki part for like 200 part. 200 plot for like a chassis or whatever it is. That costs 100 ducats.
Get to it. There's the stinking son of a vermink. Eliminate the mucker.
Dude, what a juicy location. I kinda feel myself like at home. Oh no, fuck. They've got me. And then the who? Boss? Ah, boss, okay. Oh shit. I don't have energy or what? The Statania has an exalted gun, yep. She does. Which means her damage is affected also by her ability strength. Wait, this guy is still alive? Okay, okay. Let me buff myself to the fullest. That's what I'm talking about. I think I was being too kind for this guy.
The taxmen are using the Valis animals for all sorts of sadistic business. Think you can put an end to all that?
Oh wait, animals. It should be there.
Wicked little shroom, that one. Ned's taken some topside critters hostage. Free those vermin.
By the way, I have forgotten to use my bro. This part drone, I swear. So I forgot to use my parallax. Because there are mushrooms you can collect on this mission that will speed up the farm process significantly. Let me get it real quick. Also, what was the platform you mentioned for me? Platform? Do you mean when you farm the warframe on its release? That was probably the only one that I've really mentioned. But it's... yeah, it's like a time-gated activity. You kinda need to act fast, which wants you to everyone. Like nightmare mission of mods for selling them with spot. Ah, I will show you. I think you need to oh, no chassis blueprint, nice. I think you need to complete your regular star chart maybe. To get the nightmare type of missions, they are a little bit harder than the regular missions, but at the end of it you can get yourself another mod. The golden one. There's a roster for the mods I don't really remember about, but some of them can sell up to 100 plots. I think it's only one mod across the world, but on average, you can get like maybe 10 plots. Yeah, I think we can play Nightmare in public, yeah. Maybe they are unlockable when you clear the planet. I don't remember really. It was a long time ago. Yeah. If you see a mission marked by the red symbol, you know, the red color, it means this mission is available in Nightmare mode. They have a usual modifier. This one exactly has a timer mode, so you need to complete this mission with a timer, and if you will not be fast enough, you will fail. But usually it's not that hard. Let me see. I think you can see them there in alerts. Yeah. In alerts, there's a whole freaking tab with all of the available nightmare missions. Do we have a capture? Capture is a really easy mission. Let's do it. Let's see which mod we will get at the end of it. Maybe I will get a hammer shot. Hammer shot is the most expensive mod over there, because it's the probability of getting it is like less of a percent.
You are here on a
So it
mission. You must find,
sells really high.
and extract our target.
And not only that, the mod itself is really useful. It's a rifle mod that boosts your critical damage. And what else? Multi-shot? Don't remember. But yeah, okay. Ah, there it is. Dude. It was so easy to kill him that I miss him for a regular NPC.
Mission complete.
Also, I don't remember what was the modification on this mission, but some of those missions also have a modification that your life slowly will deplete, or your energy is not gonna be regenerating, or like some shit like that. So like each nightmare mission has a negative modifier that you gotta deal with. So be prepared. Okay. I will laugh really hard if I'm gonna get a hammer shot this time. That would be easiest 100 plat in my life. But the odds are really small. Let's see. What have I gotten?
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Shreds. Plus fire rate. And plus punch through. It's a good mod, it's a good mod. Especially used in beam weapons. Good mod, yeah. So, let's see the price of this mod. I'm curious about. Also, I'm gonna shred today. Oh. You're freaking lucky. Ah, shit. Shibal, man. This mod sells for 7 plat right now. But I mean, yeah, it's like understandable. This mod is not used in every weapon. Seven plus still good? Yeah, I think yeah. Where's hammer shot? Huh, there it is. Critical damage and status chance, man. This is a god bless. But who even pushes this? Dude. As you can see, new players are coming to the warframe like almost every day, so like I'm selling a few mods, like for example. Ah, yeah, by the way, he will laugh. But I have like how it's called? I've discovered that I have almost 50 copies of this mod, Hunter Track. And guess who bought this mod recently? Legendary rank 5 guy bought this mod for 5 platinum from me. So like, I was kind of surprised that even a legendary 5 man, legendary 5 rank dudes are also buying this mod that drops on a regular basis from the fortune. So like almost every golden mod you can sell it for something about 5 plat. Why are you scamming people? I don't know, it's a market price. I'm just selling at the regular price at the market. So like, I would not say that I'm scamming, but I just saw that this mod sells and I have a lot of it. Then why would not I sell? Pretty much every golden mod that you see will sell something about minimum 5 plat. So like, if you ever see a golden mod, be sure that you at least got 5 plat. For this exact mod, yep, market price is 5 plat. I also have a lot of golden mods that I could sell even higher, but like, I just don't even know what. mods should I sell? I don't know, don't really wanna dig into my garbage, you know, in my trash can of mods. I could sell so much stuff, man. I just need to like group the mods, type each and every one of them into Warframe market, and then I'm gonna be rich, I swear. But like, it's gonna take so much time that it's literally not even that worth it to me. A lot of the times I've found that I have multiple copies of the mods just by looking on the chat. Like, you know, I would see that I'm owning more than one, and then I would decide to Google the Warframe price on it and sell it that way. Honestly, in the trade chat you can sell like a little bit higher. But if you wanna be lazy, just use Warframe market, man. If you wanna be lazy, this is the best place to sell items. Okay, so anything else I wanted to tell? I don't even remember. I think there was something I wanted to tell you too, that you have asked. But it feels like this is it. Right, do I have a good mission? I'll exterminate. Why not? Let me get my thermal build. A subsume from the Gauss. Really helps on titanium when you are doing exterminate mission. Do you have any spare ducats? Ah, ducats! You cannot trade ducats. By the way, every prime part I get is like useful, so I don't know if I should convert them right now. Also, it's titanium for... I mean, it seems like it's an average price for her. Sadly, you cannot trade ducats, man. You can only trade prime parts for ducats. So, like, usually guys are buying the prime parts for a really cheap price and calling it prime junk, you know? So when you see and someone says that he wants to buy prime junk, basically he wants to buy prime parts for really cheap to trade them for ducats.
You have collected enough reactors to open the relic.
But this is kind of fucked up because those prime parts usually worth more than the price they're offering. So they're kind of hope that you are not gonna be aware of that. So golden parts usually sell higher than, you know, 7 or 5 plat. But they would pay you that amount. 5 plat for 100 ducats. Usually I pay 5 plat, yeah. But I've seen some guys offer 7 plat. And of course, if you are gonna go on the Warframe market, you can sell this same golden part for like a minimum 10 plat. It depends. If it's vaulted relic, it can go to 40, you know. So like, before you are gonna sell prime junk, so-called prime junk, keep attention if the golden part or the silver part is actually worth to sell. Because like even every part of prime junk actually sells higher than it is offered to. But like the only thing is they're offering to buy whatever. So like if you don't want to spend time selling it one by one, you can just trade it. Trade it for them in a group. This is like the only upside. mean, the only positive thing, but I don't know. If you wanna get more blood, just invest time. If you wanna get less blood, but don't want to invest time, you can just sell prime junk. How long does it usually take to sell soften on warframe market? It depends. Usually, if your price is low enough, you can sell it in from few minutes to few hours, you know. Dude, I don't remember where Barrow can show up, but usually on relays, and especially on the relays when Barrow is showing up, there are those trade stations that also, by the way, show you when Barrow is gonna arrive. So Barrow is gonna arrive in 7 days, 14 hours. So on those trade posts, you can trade prime parts for ducats. Silver parts usually trade for 45. Bronze parts usually trade for 15 ducats. And golden parts for 100 ducats. So it's like up to you. Either you wanna like farm those parts and sell them for ducats, or if you want to buy prime junk yourself. I usually just decide to buy the junk. This way I think it's time efficient. More time efficient. Especially considering that, keep in mind that some items that Barrow sells, it's better to buy with platinum than with the ducats. Because when Barrow brings new stuff, usually people saturate the market with that item. So usually you can buy this item much cheaper than you would rather buy it with the ducats. How often do you find the prime junk? Well, let me see. Do you mean an offer, or? I mean everything considered prime junk if you think it is. Like what items are available to get from plat instead of ducats? That's easy. I mean, you can just literally see the price of said item on the warframe market. So if the said item worth like up to 3 platinum, you know, it's probably better to use him to get ducats instead. Like let's imagine a gold part, yeah? A gold part that will give you 100 ducats. Yeah. You will sell it for like 40 platinum, yeah? And if you will trade it for ducats, you will get 100 ducats. But you can most likely buy an item that will cost 300 ducats for 20 platinum. So like think yourself, do you wanna trade for ducats or do you wanna trade for platinum? So if the said item does not worth anything on the market, you might just use it for ducats. Like if you wanna buy prime junk right now, how much time does it take from a trade chat? Oh, I know about that. Okay. It depends. The better price you want, the better price you will offer, the better odds you will find an offer quickly. Usually, when I offered like one plot, let's see. Silver. Let's see if someone will type. But usually I would get a deal once a day if I will spam it in a chat. Like once a day, I mean once in 4 hours. So best day I've got, I've got like maybe 2 guys that traded prime junk to me, and that was in total something about 8 deals, which netted me like probably 600 ducats. So that was really worth. The lower price you're gonna do you have ERL Prime? Someone given an extra plot for it on your chat? No, I don't think so. I would recommend you to not sell warframes that are available right now. I would recommend for you to wait until they are gonna be vaulted, because then their price is gonna increase exponentially. So like whatever warframes are available right now, I would not recommend to trade it. Just save it for the future. This is an investment. 600 ducats for 8 platinum. No, I mean, you are paying 1 platinum per bronze part. So if the guy is gonna give you 6 parts that will cost you 15 ducats each, you will just multiply it by 6 and you will give a guy 6 platinum for each part. Like 1 platinum per 15 ducats. The guy like gave you 6 parts, so you will give him 6 platinum. So like that depends on what guy is gonna give you. Like usually I've paid something about 10 plat on average per trade, yeah. And that's like maybe I don't know, something about 150 ducats. I don't know. I haven't counted. But still. So 6 plat, 6 part of 1ish. Yeah, kinda. I mean, I off. Oh, let me see. Where's my prime parts? Equipment, inventory. Let's say warframes parts. No. Prime. Let's see. We call bronze parts. And those that cost 15 ducats. Let's say silver parts that are 45, and gold and that cost 100. Have you pushed everything from arrow? Usually I'm able to push everything. It just depends how much time you want to invest into trade chat. Do you know why do we call them bronze parts? Because like literally when you look at your relics, those parts that are common, they're under, you know, somewhat brownish icon. Just let's call it a bronze. Then uncommon item is silver, and rare item is gold. Yes, 3 bronze items, 2 silver items, 1 gold item each relic, yeah. Yeah, so basically we're lowballing the market because those items would usually cost a lot higher on the warframe market, but because we are buying whatever, we are allowed to reduce the price. But of course, selling all those items on the warframe market would net you higher amount of plot. So theoretically, like for example, you could buy prime junk and resell it on the warframe market for a higher price, but individually. But usually I would not do that, because like it's a waste of time for me. So just usually convert prime guns into ducats and wait for prime warframe to get vaulted. I mean, usually warframes costs more, but you... I guess that depends. I mean, usually if you are hungry for the plots, you would want to save everything that is not vaulted until it's gonna get vaulted. Because everything, once it's vaulted, gonna get its price increased. So like... It's just that we don't have an option of not converting those parts that are available right now, because no one would want to trade rare parts of vaulted relics for a ducat's men, because it would be just dumb. If you will convert a vaulted relic, basically, apart from the vaulted relic, you will lose too much platinum. So usually, when you are buying prime junk, people would trade you those parts that are easily obtainable right now. Of course. But if you've got a golden part, just keep in mind that one day this warframe that you've got a golden part from, he will get vaulted. So its price gonna be increased like 2 or 3 times. That is currently based. How much I is better to save for a prime set? Well, do you mean when primary storage opens a new warframe? It depends on your luck. And it depends on what you want to farm from it, because like each warframe also has multiple weapons assigned to him of say it primed version. If you want only farm a warframe, you honestly don't need much, I think. It's hard to say, but like, I think 10 eyes would be more than enough for one warframe to farm with like to farm it guaranteed. I think 10 eyes would be enough to farm like one warframe, because like keep in mind it's not always you are gonna get a golden part of it. So like we gotta have a plan B. That's not gonna happen. By the way, this prime restoration that is actively bro. 1, 2, 3, my voice.
Nothing left to chance if you're bringing.
It's getting worse and worse. Dude, the worst, and how much blood does 10i worth? Bruh, 10i doesn't worth any blood because you cannot buy it. You can only... I mean, it depends, I guess. If you... Maybe 5 platinum per relic. Because like you can buy any relic in the game from a player. So it depends how much a player is gonna give you. So you can say that if someone will trade his Aya buying relics and giving it to you, that's gonna mean the Aya costs like this amount. By the way, I wanted to mention that this current resurgence, this specific item that is called dual camas, you need 2 parts of it's a rare drop, man. You need 2 parts of dual camas prime blade. This is freaking insane. I wasted almost like 10 IS on this relic and I've got only like 1 blade. Insane. At the same time, I've got like 3 Nova prime chassis. My life, I mean my luck, it just sucks sometimes. Yeah, any dual weapon will require you to have a double amount of grind.
Good. Don't rush into
If you
things.
see a prefix dual, it will most likely mean that you will need twice the amount of grind for a said item. Yeah, I was. It's a classical situation, man. When you are going for the silver part, the game gives you gold, so you you just have no option. You gotta get a gold instead of silver. But of course you can get trade gold part for a silver, but like I just like to farm it personally. Also don't trade resurgence parts while the event is active, because you need to wait until the relic is gonna be vaulted again, and then the price on said item is gonna be also increased after. By the way, a lesson about investing. While this event is active, said parts also are cheaper on the market, so you can buy them, wait a few months, and sell them for an increased price. This is also an answer why I have a good amount of platinum. I mean, right now it's a low amount, because I wasted a big chunk of it on cosmetics. But usually I used to buy items that would go vaulted again and sell them a few months later for a double amount. Also, if you get Nova parts separately, you need to spend 50 platinum total, and everyone's spending it for 60. Yeah, it happens. It happens that sometimes buying individual parts is cheaper than buying the whole warframe. You can see it on a 1, 2, 3. On an example of Brayton Vandal that is currently got nerfed. That it's rare parts now, farmable from like every sanctuary wave. So right now people are trying to sell it overpriced until it's too late, because this weapon right now is easily farmable. I think to get like a Nova set right now and sell it later for profit. You can get sets, of course, yeah, but like I think a little bit more time efficient would be to just get golden parts, because they're hardest to get. I mean, if you wanna sell whole sets, like okay, but usually selling just a gold part is not that bad either, because like also getting those parts, bronze and silver parts, will most likely require you to buy other sets, other sets of relics. If you have Aya for that, well, I guess it's gonna be great, but like you are not gonna be missing much if you are just gonna be selling gold parts, I think. So just in the gold part for more profit. It's time efficient, I would say. It would be too ideal if you would get a whole warframe, but you'd waste a lot of time for that, and potentially a lot of resources. Also, keep that in mind that sometimes you can just buy those parts that you are missing, and when you are gonna get when you're gonna sell on the whole warframe, it's gonna net you even more profit. Sometimes that happens too. That said bronze part gonna add you like 20 plat if you gonna set it as a set. Like if you have 3 parts and the 4th part is gonna be dirty cheap, it's probably gonna be a good idea to buy this one and sell a whole warframe then. But usually if you have just a gold part, I would probably not recommend wasting your time buying the last 3 parts. What if I am investing plot and not I get 2 whole sets or 4 gold parts? Usually gold parts are a little bit more stable, but you also gotta understand if said warframe sells good. Also a good indicator is when you open a warframe market statistic and see the price before the resurgence or before this said warframe got opened again. Like if you see that the golden part of this warframe was sold for like 60 plat, yeah, and after event released it, the price got dropped to 20 plat, you more likely to expect that this price is gonna be back by the time this event is gonna be ended and few weeks will pass. So like just tell me, does it matter if you will buy a warframe and you get a double price, or you will get a golden part and you will get your plot back with a doubled amount? Like it's still gonna be doubled, so like it's only up to you if you want to waste your time to get a full warframe. Like you can buy more golden parts instead of completing a warframe. It still would net you ×2 amount of platinum for your investment. But it's like all optional. You also gotta remember that some warframes better than the others. So I would expect Sevagot to be somewhat expensive in the future because he clears the rooms quite efficiently. So I would expect Sevagot to be like expensive. If you compare at least to the Trinity or Nova, that they are basically support frames, and support frames are not that popular. Their price, of course, is gonna be a little bit lower. But as I said, the best indicator is to just look at Warframe market, see the price of vaulted Warframe, and you're gonna get an understanding what should you expect to get out of your investment. Also, farm sale got when he's available. Yeah, I mean, you can store his parts for the time being, because he is available right now. He's not vaulted Warframe. It was released like recently, and he's probably not gonna be vaulted for like next few years, I don't know. So you can stockpile him. I'll just save our eye for Titania. I'm not sure that she's gonna be open soon. I'm not sure. But since you don't have a lot of frames, you will need those eyes for them anyway. You need basically every warframe anyway. By the way, have I said to you that some warframes right now they cost like 25 platinum as a whole, and of course they are not vaulted, which means not vaulted warframes are freaking dirty cheap. I mean, for selling, since she's like best selling frames. I mean, I honestly am not sure if 80 plat right now is a good price. But those warframes that can play standalone, like Misa, Titania, and maybe a few more, they're always gonna be stable, yeah. maybe some optional warframes that are used to farm resources, like Korra. Could potentially go a little bit higher. Or meta warframes like Hildren. Dude, I gotta check the price on Hildren because it is a beast warframe. Probably should cost a lot. Hildren, I think, a little bit better than Titania, because Hildren can do much more damage, I think, and control them up a little bit better than Titania does. So let's compare the price of the Titania and the Hildren. That should tell me a lot about the warframe economy state. So Hildren right now, bro, Hildren costs 60 platinum. What the fuck? Amazing, man. So does that mean an average price of a vaulted warframe is about like 80 plat? I mean, of course, the more warframe is vaulted, the better price is gonna be. So does that mean that Hildren was unvaulted like recently? Sucks, man. Sucks. I wonder what's the best warframe right now in terms of price. What's the most expensive warframe, man? I wonder. Let's. What about? No, Harrow was recently opened. So which warframe could potentially be good? Is Hydroid for 80 plat decent to buy? Hydroid? Interesting. I think it's a little bit overpriced. I mean, if you are not gonna be farming a lot of resources, I mean, and even for that, there are kind of better warframes for that, like Korra. She's decent. Let's see how expensive she is. She's bro, same amount. Weird. I guess 80 plat is it's like an average price for a vaulted warframe. Then it means that it's a good price. Korra is selling cheaper than Hydroid right now, yeah. Also, keep in mind that you always can lowball the price, like trying to buy Korra or say the Hydroid in the warframe trade chat. Just Korra right now sells for 80, yeah? And you can try to buy it for 60 in the trade chat, because this is the only thing that trade chat is useful for. You can go even higher, I mean even lower. Buy individual parts of the warframe for even lower price. Like for example, Titania. What's the most expensive part? System, okay. Costs 40 plat. I would go into trade chat and would try to buy the system for 20 plat. And I'm pretty sure I would find my deal. I don't know how much time would I spend, but like I know I would buy it for that amount. Did Missa got unvaulted recently? I think yeah. Like a month or two ago, there was a set of unvaulted warframes. Like basically each week you could farm a different set of warframes, and Misa was one of them. She was in the pair of with someone, I don't remember, but there was like 6 packs, six pairs of warframes that were changing each week. You could farm them, and yeah, this was a big resurgence. How it's called, resurgence event. We've got a lot of vaulted warframes from that event.
Want to refine any relics you get for luck.
Anyway, like they are opening the warframes time to time, so like not a big deal. I'm pretty sure you, as a new player, you would be on a good temp farming all of them with those rate of IS you are getting. You will, I'm pretty sure you will get just enough IS to get a warframe and a few weapons from each event they are gonna introduce. Because of Aya farm is freaking a pain in the ass, as far as I remember and can see. So I would expect that each opened vaulted warframe gonna empty your Aya reserve each month. I got 2 in like 15-20 minutes.
Here. Leave no one standing.
I mean, that was kinda lucky, but I do find Aya farm a little bit boring. Maybe you can get more Aya, but like I just not really enjoy this activity. For me, running Void Fissures is a little bit more fun. Because of the aspect of gamble, I think. Always.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out.
I always wonder what can you get this time. Like 1 Aya in a 1 level 5 bounty mission. I really recommend you, if you wanna farm Ayas, I really recommend you to watch for a specific farm methods on the Cetus that will net you quite the amount of Ayas. Especially for you as a new player, farming Ayas would be really beneficial. So like, if you ever wanna farm it, I would really recommend you to see a guide. I was farming on Deimos in Cetus better. Is Cetus better? Yes, I have heard that Cetus is on average a little bit better. Maybe.
Another job well
Maybe you will get a little bit less in the Deimos, a little bit of IS. But in terms of game resources, you will get more resources on the Cetus. Because roster over there is a little bit better. Roster the rewards. Also, there's a specific mission. I wonder how it's called on the Cetus. I might remember it right now. Oh, let me see. I wonder if I can get it from the first attempt. Also, can you carry me in Hadrius mission right now? Right now I cannot because it's not the night yet. This guy spawns on that night. Interesting, so is this mission right there? Normal artifact south. Frick. Search and rescue. It's probably search and rescue mission. Because I need that SNK for weapons slot, which is like 12 plat. Like, what about a weekend? I won't be able to come tomorrow. I mean, any day, just remind me of it. Just remind me of it. So, search and rescue is your mission to go. Because you can sell also all the stuff on the market. That's probably why this mission is a little bit more effective than the Deimos one. Plus, it's probably a little bit faster than the Deimos, the mission itself, I mean. Especially if you will be prepared and you will be having maybe a vault or other warframes that are gonna be dealing with the mission fast enough. Let's see how it looks like. Let's see how it looks like.
We can't let the Grineer terrorize the people of Cetus.
How fast can I do it?
Find this trapper, and if he's alive, bring him back to safety.
6 seconds. Also, this has lower level of enemies.
Likely responsible for the Ostron's disappearance.
Oh
Bring him
shit.
to me for questioning.
I don't have a great build for that. My flying Titania is not that fast. With a thermal build. What about Wukong Sevagots? I do believe that you would be better to have a vault. What? Bonus, capture the target without killing any other enemies. Oh shit. I guess now I know. Okay, where's the target? I guess Wukong should be alright. But like the greatest benefit of the vault is that
An easy interrogation. Our
he can
prisoner
speed up a drone
With more data, we can pinpoint the route.
that will be traveling to another point of the map. Yeah, I think this mission is present there.
The Ostron's last known location. Bring it to
Okay,
me
the
so
fallen drone. Is this that mission? Let me see. Ah, there it is. So, let me see if this is the mission. Keep the drone above 80% HP. So, should I just defend it? Or what? Alright. His crafting time also low, so sounds good. Okay, I kind of don't understand what this mission was from me, but like... I see. I see. So, I see. Escort drone to the safety. Vault, you need Vault for this mission because his ability allows you to speed up the drone. Not only yourself, but also the drone. So you will complete this mission like in a few seconds, you know? Instead of slowly walking along with this drone. Who the hell is biting my back? So like, yeah, you can do this with Wukong, yeah, but like, do you really wanna be walking like a snail with this drone? And now let's compare this mission. If you are gonna do this with a vault. Now just let's compare the speed of this exact mission. If you have a vault with a build that allow you to run fast. So I do think you can improve this build a bit, but you gotta invest into strength so that your second ability, speed, will be a little bit more efficient. So the more your strength is, the better speed multiplier is gonna be. And the better speed multiplier is, the faster you and the drone is gonna be moving. By the way, also a great benefit of the vault, that you are gonna be moving in your arching faster if you are gonna use your speed ability. especially if you are gonna use the shift, you know. Okay, where's the station? Ah, there it is. This find and rescue, it can be located on multiple search and rescue on multiple tents across the map. So it might not be there, but might be on another one.
The people of Cetus. Find this trapper, and if he's alive, bring him back to safety.
Find and capture the target.
Likely responsible for the
Bonus capture target. What the fuck is going on, man? I've tried to land without killing anyone, but yet still. Someone got under my pit. Amazing. I mean, that's the downside of Magistar, because it uses a slam build. Your slam radius is really high, so you gotta be careful landing. Okay, let's see. Locate drone. Let's compare the speed then. Do you see the speed? Do you see it? Ah, man. This is why you wanna bring a Volt instead of Wukong or anyone other. Because the speed boost you are gonna get from your ability will allow you to speedrun this mission, which will net you a higher amount of IS per run. So I would gladly recommend you to use Volt. Or I believe Nova has an ability to use portals.
Just as I suspected,
That also will teleport the drone.
we can use this information to help pinpoint his current
But
location.
Volt is a little bit easier, in my opinion.
We need to put the
Liberate the camp.
alert. Let them know
Easy.
Ostrons are
Yeah, she has portals, but yeah, it might be a little bit difficult to use them, especially if you are not experienced Nova player. Keep above 50%. Also, I don't have my... Maybe that's for the better that I don't have my pet. Because that way I would not be able to fail my capture the target condition. Wait, did I just kill a shuttle with my slam attack? Is that even possible? As far as I know, those missions are completely randomized, so you can get multiple escort the drone missions in a row. So this gonna be probably the most time efficient thing to farm Aya with. What happens when you get a bonus mission too? You have a chance to get another item from the pool, which means you have a chance to get another Aya, for example. So if you fail the bonus, you are not gonna get a bonus item, which means potentially you are not gonna get a bonus Aya too again. So like you would rather not lose your bonus. As far as I remember, if you are completing an objective with a bonus, you are gonna get a bonus item on this exact mission, and if you completed have completed bonuses.
During the chaos, I intercepted a transmission.
Let me test. Let me see. Will I have a bonus item right now? Okay, I don't see a bonus item right now, which means
With the intel you've gathered, I've
if you
managed
complete bonus
rescue him.
on every mission, at the end of the whole mission, when you will get
Take out the guards.
the last reward, it will be decided if you are gonna get allowed to get an additional resource from the roster.
You've been been detected. Hurry up and free the prisoner before
I'm
the
Mike.
collar
Oh.
explodes.
Let me
Guards
assume
in
the
town.
stream
Defuse the collar now.
worked poorly
You
again.
freed the prisoner. Now escort them to safety.
So, as far as I can see, if you get all bonuses done, you at the end of the mission you will be eligible to get another reward from the pool. So, like the best case scenario, you can get another eye, as I said. Ah, bruh. This feels so good. This feels so good having a vault. GG. So, this is it. So, completing...
Safe, and the Grineer now know what happens when you mess with our people.
This mission netted me a freaking Nair Optic. Nice. If I would not failed my bonus mission in the first part of the mission, I would get an additional reward right now. But because I have failed it, I'm not eligible to take an additional reward. So if we get 3 bonus missions, we can get 3 bonus rewards from the mission. No, I was lying. We need to get a bonus in every mission. So we would be eligible to get a bonus reward after we will complete our last mission. I think it works like that. So, if you are gonna win all bonus missions, you will get an additional reward in the end of the whole mission. So, this run took me something about 5 minutes, I think. Like, if I would be more concentrated, I think this run would, would be completed in 5. Yet I do have 0 eyes, sadly, this time. But still, I highly recommend you to watch a guide for this mission, because there might be some things that I have missed. For example, by the way, have you knew about this mechanic that if you will enter plane of Eidolons first, at least in the steel path. I don't know how it really works in the normal path, but in the steel path, if you first will enter plane of Eidolons, then Cities, then back to plane of Eidolons, you will have a chance to spawn a Stalker. I will find someone to farm Aya and farm a lot of Aya XD. I would be careful with that, because like at least on Deimos, if you will have a second player with you, the requirement, and the kill requirement, and any other mission requirement is gonna be doubled. So like if you are efficient doing it alone, I would recommend to do it alone. So what I was talking about the Stalker, yeah. So if you are gonna enter plane of Eidolon, then Cetus, then will return back to the plane of Eidolon. In the steel path, you will have a chance to spawn a Stalker that will net you a steel essence after you will kill it. But if you are gonna load in Cetus first and then go to the plane of Eidolon, so you are not gonna spawn it. I mean Cetus. I'm not sure how it works in Cetus. But if all the requirements of the Cetus are time gated only, not like kill gated, like you need to kill a certain amount of enemies, then it might be reasonable to bring another squad member. Might be. It's just in particular on Deimos, it might be not that efficient, but I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I have seen the guide on Cetus, so I might know every detail. So I really recommend you to double check on it. I just know direction. I just know a general idea how to do it. Alright, so what time is it? Almost 1 a.m. I think it's a good time to end the stream session for today. Let's see, tomorrow is gonna be, today is a Friday. Dude, God bless, weekends soon. Yep, good night. I do believe this night should be freaking perfect because today I'm gonna be actually sleeping more than usual. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for being there. And see you next time. I hope I gave you a lot of useful information. And I hope it's gonna be used well. I really tried my best to explain it, but yeah, sometimes it could get hard to understand it. But I hope you did. So yeah, GG's. See you on Saturday. Yeah, see you there. See you there.